In recent political discourse, the role of the Supreme Court has become increasingly contentious. Critics argue that the court's decisions hold immense power over societal norms and legislative outcomes, often without direct democratic oversight. This issue has sparked a nationwide debate on how to effectively balance judicial authority with democratic governance. One particularly vocal critic, as highlighted in a recent opinion piece from the Mountain Democrat, laments what they perceive as the tyranny of the Supreme Court. They argue that the unelected justices wield too much influence, shaping policies that impact millions of lives without being directly accountable to voters. This sentiment reflects a broader frustration among some Americans who feel disenfranchised by judicial rulings that seem disconnected from public opinion. Meanwhile, another viewpoint, articulated in the Bucks County Beacon, proposes a proactive approach to challenge what they dub the SCOTUS Six, referring to the 6 conservative justices who currently hold sway in the court. The video suggests mobilizing grassroots efforts to elect officials who are committed to reforming the court or introducing legislation that could limit its powers. This strategy aims to counterbalance what critics perceive as a conservative judicial agenda that may not align with evolving societal norms. Conversely, a piece from Daily Kos takes a more critical stance against what they call the uppity court. They argue that recent decisions reflect a troubling trend towards conservatism that could roll back hard-fought civil rights gains. The video criticizes the court for what they perceive as overstepping its mandate and siding with powerful interests over marginalized communities. The debate surrounding the Supreme Court's influence is not merely academic but has profound implications for the future of American democracy. It raises fundamental questions about the separation of powers, judicial independence, and the extent to which the court should reflect the will of the people versus interpreting constitutional principles. As the discussion evolves, both sides of the debate are likely to continue advocating for their positions through various channels, including public protests, legislative proposals, and electoral campaigns. The outcome of these efforts could shape the direction of the court for decades to come, influencing everything from civil rights and social policies to economic regulations and environmental protections. So, the Supreme Court's role in American governance remains a contentious issue, with divergent viewpoints on how its power should be checked or expanded. Whether through grassroots activism, legislative reforms, or judicial nominations, the debate over the court's influence will continue to be a defining issue in American politics.